Hey y'all, Logan Duran, Frat Boy Fitness here, back with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to go into how to raise your testosterone levels naturally. A lot of dudes on YouTube are going on TRT when they really don't need to. To be completely honest with you, if you're under the age of 35, you probably most likely don't need to be on TRT. Like, you just do not have to. Unless you have a problem with your your hormone production, like your glands, your endocrine system. Like, there's those rare occasions where those people legitimately need testosterone. Most likely though, most of you people just live shitty lifestyles and you don't, you're not optimizing your testosterone naturally. So when you see all these dudes on YouTube, they're like, oh, I need to go on TRT. No, they just want to get fucking stacked and, take steroids legally, which nothing wrong with that. Go right ahead. But, being on TRT in your 20s is not a thing. Like, you should not be doing that, right? And if you do have low testosterone levels naturally, that's more indicative of your lifestyle choices and the different things you are, doing to your body, rather than, maybe there's a health issue with how your body is producing it on its own, right? So I'm just going to break down some tips and tell y'all how to, most optimize your testosterone levels naturally. And now, I just want to preface this by saying, I'm not a doctor. I majored in marketing in college, which basically means I just drank a bunch of beer and took some bullshit business classes. So if you want a more in-depth reasoning of why, you should be doing this, this is the wrong video. I'm just going to tell you what to do, not why you should do it, right? So let's get into it. Okay. The number one thing, this is the biggest thing, right? It's sleep. You need to be getting 8 hours of sleep. They did this one study, I can't even remember what it is, but I might post it on here if I find it when I'm editing the video. But basically, they did a study and they found out that people that have 1 week of sleep deprivation, and that's not even like not sleeping, that's just like sleeping less than 8 hours, their test levels drop 15%. Your body needs sleep. Those people that say like you don't need to sleep, you can sleep 5 hours a day. No, that's bullshit. Like, unless you're like taking like testosterone and other stuff, you need to be sleeping 8 hours a day. And if you're working out and trying to build muscle, you especially need to be sleeping 8 hours a day. Our body grows when we're sleeping. Our body, our brain expands, all this shit happens when we're sleeping, right? So you need to be sleeping a minimum of 8 hours a day. There are studies that vary on whether or not what time of the day you sleep, but honestly, just get those 8 hours in. Sleep 8 hours a day. That's like the number one thing. If you do that, I guarantee your testosterone levels will bounce up, within 1 to 2 months, maybe even sooner. So, just really consider prioritizing sleep. Think, okay, I need to wake up at this time, therefore I need to get all my shit done in this day so I can be in bed at this time. And then 8 hours of sleep does not mean I go to bed at 10 and I wake up at 6. Like, if you go to bed at 10, you're really not probably sleeping till like 11. So if you're waking up at 6, you need to be in bed by 9, right? And that kind of sucks. Everyone wants to stay up late and get more shit done, but you need to think, weigh the pros and cons of this, So 8 hours of sleep minimum. That's the number one thing to raise your testosterone. Second thing is getting a balanced diet. When I say balanced diet, I don't even mean I don't even know what the fuck I mean. No, second thing is getting a balanced diet, right? So you don't want to be yo-yo dieting. You don't want to be in a giant surplus or a giant deficit. If your goal is to gain weight, be in a caloric surplus of like 200 to 500 calories. But studies have shown that if you overeat over time, that lowers your testosterone. If you undereat, that also lowers your testosterone. So be around what your caloric needs are, and just make sure you're getting all of your proteins, fats, and carbs in. And, hopefully the foods you're eating also sufficient your micronutrient needs. So your diet can have a huge effect. Just stay roughly around your caloric needs, right? Next thing is lose weight. If you're obese, you are really screwing up your testosterone levels. On YouTube Fitness, a lot of guys talk about how if you're too lean, your testosterone levels will drop. For 99.999% of the normal population, that's not a thing. For 99% of the population, the problem is more likely to be you're obese, you're too fat, and that's lowering your testosterone levels. So you want to be at least under 20% body fat and depending on how you are, over 8 or 10% body fat. And that's the sweet spot where you have your maximum testosterone levels. If you're over 20% body fat, you're actually doing more damage to your testosterone than you're doing good. So those dirty bulks aren't good for you. They're not good for your test levels. And being, just fat in general is just not healthy, right? So losing weight probably will help you raise your testosterone levels for most of the people out there. Next is kind of hard, but it's reduce stress. Obviously, stress has a huge impact on your testosterone levels, and reducing stress, it's easier said than done, but reducing stress is an easy way to, keep your testosterone levels in the right range and keep your just overall health better. I think exercise, which is my next tip, is just stay active, can help you reduce stress. When I say stay active, I don't mean like lift weights. I mean like move around more. Just move throughout the day. Your metabolism will raise, your testosterone will raise. I go on 15, 20-minute walks with my dogs 2 to 3 times a day, unless it's raining, right? And that helps me keep my testosterone, that helps me keep active, and then in turn probably raises my testosterone a little bit. So be active. But yeah, I would say pretty much that's, mainly it. That's the last thing also to raise your T levels up would be vitamin D. Vitamin D is shown to really, really, really help your testosterone levels, and literally the best way to get vitamin D is just go outside. Have the sun be on you. I would say you live in a place that's like bleak and dreary and sucks like Ohio, then maybe just you might need to supplement it, drink milk, take vitamin D supplements, whatever. But, I think, but yeah, pretty much if you just, stay active, get good sleep, stay within a healthy body fat range, and, get vitamin D and move around a lot, and your testosterone levels should be normal. And if you do all of that and then you're still low, well then maybe you have a problem in your body and you do need TRT. But for most people, until you reach 35, 40, your levels aren't going to stop dropping. You're in the prime of your life. Most power lifters, like natural power lifters, they hit their best numbers in their 30s, right? Like their strength peaks in their 30s. It doesn't peak in their 20s. Your testosterone levels, if you stay active and keep a good lifestyle up, you can stay, naturally producing testosterone for years to come. I think a great example of this is Scott Herman. Scott Herman has a good physique. I think he's in his 40s now, and he stays active, does all the right things, and he doesn't need TRT. I think there's a lot of other people like that don't need TRT and they still have. Hey, this is Future Logan editing the video. Something got wrong, so the last 10, 15 seconds of my video got chopped off. But yeah, I hope you all like that video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting more stupid ass shit, like some of my funnier videos. So I'm gonna be posting more of those. Gonna be posting shorts daily. I think YouTube videos, like long form videos, I might post 4 a week, 5 a week at most. And at the least, I'm gonna try to get at least 2 up. So try to keep somewhat consistently posting content in this channel. But yeah, show some love. Please like and comment. Helps out, all that stuff. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. Y'all have a good day.